Welcome back. You're watching Brandequity, and I'm Sonali Krishna. Nuts, guts, glory. That's the tagline of the latest Micromax campaign. Well, their TVC certainly took guts, but was it too nuts to bring them glory? Well, we asked the country's leading marketers to tell us what they thought of this rather bold ad on the final verdict. Take it away.
Hey, we're paying a lot of money for this, so you better pay attention.
We are Micromax!
Maybe you've heard of us.
Now, some of you may have bought our phones, and some of you may have not. But here's the thing about us. We're not made in California.
And we don't have a fruit or a logo.
You know what we are? One of the top 10 phone makers in the world.
We're not exclusive! We're inclusive! We brought phones to every town!
And build them to last an entire month on a single charge! We have phones that are bigger than your face and slimmer than your pinky finger.
We make hardware.
We make software.
And we make it available everywhere! We've gone all in! We've gone all out!
And you know what? We're only just getting started!
Cause we're nuts! And we got guts! So prepare for glory!
My verdict, and I'm sorry to state, is a thumbs down. I could not relate to the idea, I could not relate to the execution, I could not relate to the content. I don't think that this film connects with what the category needs. It's all about the sexiness of phones, and this film didn't deliver on that for me.
I would give this Micromax ad a thumbs up because in highly competitive mobile phone category where advertising is all the same and it looks the same, this brand is putting forth a point of view, and that's what makes it differentiated. This advertising is also rooted in the youth insight to which all smartphones advertising is targeted. The youth who are all over the social media, they have a point of view, they express a point of view and they like point of view, and I'm sure they relate to brands who have a point of view.
My verdict is thumbs down. Micromax is a challenger brand and they want to up the ante by showing foreign actors, much more chest thumping kind of ad, crushing the competition. But it doesn't work for me. It looks more like a Salesforce AV, where you want to pep up the Salesforce rather than, for an advertisement. In an advertisement for a mobile phone, I would much rather like to see the features rather than the fist.
So, my verdict on this ad, Micromax ad, is a thumbs up, but partial thumbs up. Reason being that they've crossed the first step, which is being cut through within this category. And there are many phone ads within the categories, but it's at least helped being noticed within that category. The worst would be ads which evoke no emotion at all. What they need to work harder on is point at something which is slightly more relevant and a little more category focused, which is desirable by the TG, which is youth that they're targeting.
My verdict for the new Micromax ad is a thumbs down. It's because I think Micromax, it's a great AV, don't get me wrong, but they're trying to make a mass-based product and they're saying they will go everywhere. I don't think this video will connect with the mass of India. And if they really want to make a mass phone, I don't think I would take pot shots at a competitor which is really small in India. I would rather, if I take a pot shot, I would rather take it on a big competitor. And I also believe that it's not great advertising ethics of taking pot shots at competitors.
My take on this new Micromax commercial is that while it's shot very well, very sleek film, good production values, but it sounds more like a manufacturer's claim. It sounds, like chest thumping. and could have been done in a better way. So while it's able to bring out things like the brand is one of the top 10 mobile manufacturers in the world, and that it has a long battery life, or it's inclusive, available at various price points, what it lacks is the fineness in which it could have been done.
I would give this ad a thumbs down. I think this ad is trying too hard to grab your attention. I believe and I'm told that this is one of India's most successful handset brands. And if that's their story, why do they need to compare themselves with an Apple or a Samsung? With such expensive production and media costs, they should have chosen to tell their own story rather than do these comparatives. I think in that way they would have instilled more pride in their brand and given pride to their own customer. In the current execution, they are not appealing to the Apple customer, and they will be alienating their own customer.
So my verdict for the new Micromax campaign is a thumbs up. The reason for that would be, I think they are trying to differentiate themselves from the rest of the mobile OEMs that are in the market. A lot of them are talking about features, cameras, memory, and so on and so forth. I think what Micromax has done really, really well is position themselves for the youth, specifically in urban centers. And secondly, they're casting the net wide to, rather than just being feature specific, they're casting the net wide.
My verdict on the Micromax ad is thumbs up. It's high energy and very, very youthful. Strengthens the leadership position by reinforcing the strengths that have made Micromax the household name in the world.
So the new Micromax ad does build premium imagery and some aspirational value. It also does get noticeability because of its tonality. However, I think that it does not say anything about the product and why anybody should buy it. And therefore, my verdict on the ad is a thumbs down.
And with that, we're completely out of time. We hope you enjoyed the show. To take the time and drop us a line at brandequity@etnow.tv, or alternatively, log on to our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/brandequity to dip into our archives or simply start a conversation with us. You could do the same on Twitter @brandequitylive. I'll see you next week, same time, same place.